Hello out there, casual fanatics. Jeremy here, and welcome to episode 4 of Pokemon Academy Life. On the last episode, we met up with Callum and Shauna of Kalos, picked our types that we were going to be specializing in, Psychic and Ghost. Psychic because, well, our name is Mewtwo, and because I have a feeling there's going to be a very special gym leader from the Kanto region that we might get to interact with a little bit if we go that route. So, let's get back into it and see how things go on our first day as a member of Pokemon Academy. We just finished breakfast, so we should be heading out to our classes now. And of course, you notice the unknown at the top of the arch there. Wow, this area of the campus is amazing. I look up and I see the symbols embossed on the facade. Unknown spelling. See? Kobukan Academy. I said Kokobon, I meant Kobukan. Kobukan Academy. Supposedly, this building has been around for nearly a century. It's hard to believe. The condition of this place makes it seem like it was built yesterday. Yeah, that's because they actually preserve their historical artifacts in the Pokemon world. Not like, you know, a lot of the cities that I've lived in. Particularly my hometown, you know. That instead of going through the expense of ablating asbestos in a historical hotel, just decided to tear it the fuck down, you know? I'm having a difficult time imagining that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just excited to be here. First thing on the agenda is to check the homeroom assignments, right guys? I was so deep in thought that I didn't realize I'm alone. Maybe I walked too fast, or are they ahead of me already? Regardless, I need to get inside and check the homeroom assignments. You figure a big guy like Tierno would be hard to miss, but I don't see him anywhere. Trevor, Callum, and Shauna are nowhere to be found either. Those three names are hard to say together like that. There's a cluster of students gathered by a bulletin board. This must be the homeroom list. Alright, so Birch running 1A, Oak running 1B, Sycamore running 1C. I quickly scan through Professor Oak's list and I immediately spot my name at the bottom. So, who's this fourth one gonna be? In before Juniper. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. It's also in a different font, like as a last-minute addition to Oak's class. Let's see who else is in my class. Well. Oh, no. I said, well. I heard you the first time. At least look at me when you're talking to me. Oh wow, you actually got here before the bell. Still slower than me, but that's natural. So, which class are you in? Your grandpa's, according to this. How'd you miss my name? Oh crap, I just set Alomomola up. I completely forgot that I made that his nickname and that I've completely screwed myself for as long as I play this game by calling him that. He's gonna say something really condescending, like my name isn't even worth a glance. Or maybe not. Cramps? Are you serious? I guess it'd be kind of surprising for us both to get in the same class, considering the huge number of students in our year. Wonder if Professor Oak set this up himself. I hope he's not gonna be playing any favorites this year. Why? I thought I told him to... Ah, who cares? Now I have a front row seat to watch you bomb in class. Oh, you're all with Professor Oak? That voice. Great Flaming Moltres, it's that girl! Wish I knew her name so I could offer more than a feeble hand wave. Hey, long time no see! Did you get lost on the way here? Hey, give me a break. I thought we're done with that. Didn't you say you had fun? Hey, don't get it twisted. I had lots of fun. You know this windbag? Excuse me. Don't interrupt the girl when she's talking to her friend. Yeah, right. But you don't even know his name. Obviously, it's... She leans over and whispers in my ear. She's so close I can smell a sweet fragrance coming off of her. Psst, what's your name again? Psst, what's your name again? Way too close for comfort. It's Mewtwo. And I'm a firm believer in personal space. Oh yeah, Mewtwo, we're besties, always been. You're not fooling anybody. Yeah, we're best friends, It's Leaf. Oh, right. That was the video game name for her. I was going by the Pokemon Adventures name for her earlier. In the video games, her name is Leaf. Thanks, but please, personal space. My God, you better cut the crap. Your acting is so bad it's pissing me off. Give it a rest, Blue. I know who Leaf is. I ran into her on the first day here, and she helped me out of a tough spot. We were both short on time, so we forgot to introduce ourselves. I could give her a Rattata's ass what happened. Oh, you two have wasted my time enough today. I've got places to go and things to do. Smell ya? Shut up, Alomomola. Smell ya? What does that even mean? I've been trying to figure that one out for years myself. It's Blue. He said that for as long as I've known him, and I've known him for a long time. By the way, check out that Zetai Ryoki. Probably mispronounced that, but... You know, short skirt, high leggings. Classic anime trope. Not that I'm particularly proud about it. So he's been smelling you for a long time? What a creep. No, that's not how it works. Let's go, Mewtwo. We'll be late for our first class. Leaf, huh? And Alomomola. And me. In the same room for the next 2 hours. Every day for the next year. This is going to be quite the semester. At Leaf's beckoning, I followed her to Class 1B, my homeroom class for this year. Matching everything else on campus, the classroom is big. Really big. We're early, but there are clearly way more chairs and desks than necessary. Decorated antique chandeliers that look like they belong in a palace hung low from the ceiling. More contemporary paintings of Pokemon line the marble walls. I recognize all of them from books I've read and TV shows I've watched in the past. Wonder if I'll be able to see any of them here. Well, I'm seeing, let's see. Looks like a Quilava. It's kind of hard to tell with the dark gray film over them. This place rivals royalty. I feel so out of place. Okay, clearly we're not at Kobakon Academy. We're at Hogwarts. You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Mewtwo. Okay. Oh, there we go. Venusaur. This one in the back looks to be... I can't tell. This one I can't quite tell what it is. Oh, it's a Greninja. And Serperior. And May, thank you for blocking my shot of the last Pokemon in the back there. Hello. May, nice to see you here. Mewtwo, this is my roommate, May. Nice to meet you. Hi, Mewtwo! Hi, Mewtwo. Hey, she's kind of cute. I know that look. Careful, Mewtwo. She's taken. What? I didn't do anything. Brendan's completely harmless. He's a really social guy, so I'm sure he'd love to meet you. I'm sorry, my May voice is either sounding suspiciously similar to Leaf's or to Shauna's, depending on how I'm saying it. Is he in this class too? Brendan's in class 1A next door. Ah, in Perch's class. You should tell your father, May, that his recent article regarding the pros and cons of invasive bug Pokemon as biological control has been well received. I'm impressed. Professor. Hello, Mewtwo. It's great to see you've settled in nicely here. I guess Dad's work in the field's been paying off. The last couple of years, if it's not a swarm of Beedrill chasing around, it'd be Ariados or the occasional Scyther. Ah, are you well versed in bug types, May? I've assumed you've gained experience while assisting with your father's work. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not too interested in bug types to begin with. Seems May knows Professor Oak through her father. I wonder how many more students know the staff through personal connections. I see. So what Pokemon types will the three of you be focusing on this year? Fire and fighting. Torchic. Combuskin. Grass and electric over here. Ghost and psychic for me. Excellent choices all around. Well, I hope all you are ready. The bell will ring soon, so go ahead and find yourselves a seat. Let's sit together, May. What do you think of Leaf, Mewtwo? Absolutely charming. She's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Oh, sure, so I won't sit by Alomomola. I'll gladly accept May's offer. Winchester chimes. Good morning, and welcome to your first class at Kobukon Academy. I'll be your teacher for this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. Every single professor is called the Pokemon Professor. You're not special. You're not special anymore, Oak. Every single one is called the Pokemon Professor. Everyone. Elm, Birch, Juniper, Sycamore. I can't even remember who the new guy's name is going to be. But every single bloody one of them. Every single one of them are called the Pokemon Professor. You, sir, are not special. Also, that's an Infernape. Right there, that's an Infernape. This world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon. People in Pokemon live together by supporting each other. I could skip this part. You're all smart enough to know what Pokemon are. If only they would allow us to do this in the actual games, if we've played them 5,000 times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this one right here, I think, is either a Fearow or a Dodrio. Can't believe we're hearing Professor Oak talk right in front of us. The man's a legend. I know. My dad's a huge fan of his. He's got like all his encyclopedias, A to Z. Oh man, he's gonna like flip when I tell him I'm in his class. Even outside of Kanto, everyone knows him. I didn't know he was looked up to by so many people. He's like a superhero to them. What a shame that he's secretly a villain. But to me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about this class is that it's extremely difficult. Last year, almost a half of this class failed. What? That's crazy. Holy crap! All of a sudden I don't feel like being in this class anymore. Yes, this class is challenging, but if you put in the work and keep at your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is not to assign you failing grades, but my job is not to coddle you either. My job is to make sure you graduate this school with the knowledge and skills to excel in the Pokemon world. If only the actual educational system worked like that. Which brings me to my next point. As you know, Kobukan is a very selective school, and demands you give your best at all times, or you will be surpassed by your peers. The graduation rate at this school is roughly 10%. It is not for the weak-willed or unmotivated. 10%? Did he say 10%? Like, 1 out of 10? You gotta be kidding me! Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? I love those names, like gossipy female student, exasperated female student, cynical male student. I wasn't hearing things. I turned to May, and her mouth is hung open in disbelief. Leaf looks frozen in shock, too. On the other side, Blue's leaning back in his chair with that same smug look on his face. That motherfucker's gonna fail. Yes, I just wanted to clear that up. Now, are any of you interested in competing in the Pokemon League after you graduate? Just by a show of hands. A few dozen hands shoot up immediately. Blue has his hand way up there, that's no surprise. What is surprising is that Leaf has her hand up too. I don't want to look like a wimp, so I'll put mine up. Take a good look around. Now, everyone in the 2 middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 seconds left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of those who will actually qualify for the Pokemon League, and it's even less for those who can make it there. Now don't let that discourage you. Let's start with some... Professor Oak's staring at something. Or someone. Yes, did you have a question? Heh, I'm just gonna say this right now for all you quitters in the room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League and there's no chance in hell that I'm not. Shut up, Rattata. I should have named him Rattata if only so I could use the Beast Wars reference there. God, why does he always have to be like this? It hasn't been 10 minutes since class started and he's already trying to start something. He tries so hard to be cool and fails so hard that it's sickening. I'm not stopping until I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champion. Please, sit down. What was your name again? Gramps, it's me! Yes, I know it's you, but what was... It's Alomomola! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I love that! Oh, that was perfect! Amusement spreads throughout the class from my outbursts. That's right. Anyway, sit down. Man, what a load of... Can't believe... Alomomola shoots me an icy glare. I'm getting it now. Alomomola. Alomomola. I just grin and give him a thumbs up. That just made it matter. I'm liking this class already. Alright then. I think that's enough talking. I'll take roll now while you're all in good mood. May. Is May here? Present! There you are. Hilbert? Here. Okay. Now, Whitney? Whitney? Are you here? Builder? 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 Bueller? Sorry, he's saying that in my Professor Oak voice. Just... I'm sorry that I'm cracking myself up here. Absent on the first day. Wait! A red-haired girl came rolling in through the door. Rolling around at the speed of Miltank. That was a really dramatic entrance, and she's posing like she just finished an acrobatic stunt at the Pokathlon. Here I am! I'm not late, I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance! She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I have to say, I'm impressed by her ability to keep a straight face after that performance. Please continue! Alright, I'll mark you on time, but no more of that, do you understand? Yes, sir. You can count on me. Very good. Now, Flannery. Do you hear? Sorry, I'm not a big fan of mornings. Fan or not, try to get to class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time too. Yeah, oh, okay. Flannery collapses in a chair next to me. Looking at her from up close, she seems kind of intimidating. Her hair and face reminds me of some of those biker gang chicks I see on TV. She doesn't look too good. Maybe I should say something to her. Alright, so as per our custom, I will leave this up to the heart of the dice. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. So 5, yeah, that doesn't. Actually, I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna say 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Honestly, I am going to be overruling at points when I think that the answers I'm making really aren't appropriate. So, I'm going to say 4 to 5, 6 would be about coffee. Hey, do you need some coffee? I picked some up earlier this morning. She whips her head to me and scowls. I'm not sure what I said, but she sure lips miffed about something. Is that a no? Do I look like a charity case to you? No, you look really tired, so I thought... You thought what? That I want your handouts? Why don't you take your coffee of yours and shove it up... Chill out, Flan! I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it. Finally, a voice of reason. It's the first day. You should keep it on the DL, girl. Ugh. I'll have to ease up on Flannery. She's a little rough around the edges in the morning. A little? No, I understand. Morning isn't exactly my favorite time of the day either. I like the nighttime. When it's dark and peaceful. And I'm alone. We're almost late because Flan slept through all of her alarm clocks. It don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. It's because your snore is louder than the clocks. I do not snore! Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, do you hear me? I believe you. So you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Mewtwo. Nice to meet you, Mewtwo. Keep it down back there. 3 hours later. And with that, my first homeroom class came to an end. What a doozy of a start. I hope I can get used to doing this every day. But now it's on to my elective class. Looks like I have Ghost type up first. Alright, so at this point I am going to go ahead and save things. And we'll leave this off here. So until next time, I am Jeremy. This has been Casual Mode. Keep it casual, y'all.